Hi, folks, this is Max from ZitoMax.com and NexusSHacks.com. So I've got the T-Mobile Nexus S on my right and the Sprint Nexus S 4G on my left. These phones are nearly identical. I believe the height is actually the same. But the Sprint Nexus S 4G is a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. That's probably due to the what is it? The 4G radio, WiMAX radio. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same. One thing I can say is, you see how I'm getting edge here? I am in my basement office, and you see how I'm still getting 3G. I definitely recommend Sprint over T-Mobile in SF Bay area where I live. They have way more towers. You can see that, I'm still getting edge here, and once I step outside, I'll get a good signal on 3G with this one. But this one is more reliable. If I go to malls and stuff, my 3G is still working, and also my 4G. I have 4G, and actually, you know what? There's nothing actually I can show you other than that it's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit heavier. They're pretty much exactly the same phones. But one thing I can show you is under. I'm gonna go to this upstairs where I get great signals on both phones and both Sprint and T-Mobile. And let me show you what kind of reception we get, and we'll do some speed tests. So let's go do that. Hi, folks. SoVe got the Nexus S 4G on the right, all right, and I've got the T-Mobile Nexus S on the left. This one has 2 bars. That one has 2 bars. So we're gonna start the test. This is on 3G, and this is on T-Mobile's 3G, I guess. Or is it HSDPA? And this is the results I just got earlier. The T-Mobile does have an edge. It's getting 2 megabits per second download, 1.5. So in this test, the T-Mobile wins. But here's the thing, you drop to edge anytime you're inside a building or something, or if I'm in my basement office. So let me go turn on the 4G on the Nexus S 4G and see how the tests go. And this will show us how much faster it is. Initializing, scanning, connecting, obtaining IP address, and connected to Sprint. Alright, so let's do the speed test again. And restart. Oops. And as you can see, the 4G does work quite well, even with 1 bar. I'm getting almost near 4.5 megabits per second, and the upload is much faster. Ooh, look at that. Anyways, I just want to show you the speed differences here in San Francisco, California. As you can see, actually the T-Mobile did pretty good with upload, but probably download is the most important because we usually browse the web. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. This one's actually brighter because the LCD settings are brighter, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, that was the review of the Nexus S, the 4G here, and the Nexus S. The only real difference is the thinness. This one's a little bit thicker, and also that you can probably, depending on which carrier is faster and more reliable in your area, should go with that. But for me in SF Bay area, Sprint is much faster, and I always get at least 3G, whereas T-Mobile, I'm always dropping down to edge. That actually, for Sprint, that hasn't actually happened to me unless I actually go into like a bank vault or something. But it's like, it rarely happens, like maybe once a year, versus the T-Mobile every time, every day it happens. So that was the comparison between the two. The only real difference is the network. So see y'all later. Thanks.